Like thousands of Australian women, Sarah has been caught in the justice system and spent time behind bars.
It's a hard transition to sort of come from being in prison to back out in the society, wanting to do the right thing.
After being released earlier this year in Adelaide, she's taking the first steps back into the community.
Struggled a little bit, especially with housing at the moment. It's been hard.
She's become involved in a women's support group, which aims to prevent former offenders re-entering the justice system.
I'm hanging my own and, always raise my children, and it's been nice to be able to meet other women that are in the same situation.
The service offers trauma, drug and alcohol programs and helps women to find homes.
Women in the criminal justice system are our fastest growing population, and as we look at what's happening in that space, so many services are still tailored for men.
60 women go through this program in 12 months. Of that 60 people that went through, only 14% re-offended.
The number of female prisoners across Australia has increased by almost a third over the past decade. It peaked in 2018 before a downturn during the pandemic. Since 2022, numbers have been increasing every year. In South Australia, female prisoners have risen by 45% since 2014, growing at a faster rate than the male population. For Linda Fisk, the growing demand for support is a daily struggle. The co-founder of a support service for women in prison says finding secure housing post-release has become the biggest challenge.
They have no way of having references for private rental. They can't sustain private rental. They really need social housing.
Women are kind of an afterthought. They're an afterthought when it comes to being in prison.
Justice advocates say the nationwide housing crisis means women are often released back into homelessness or domestic violence relationships.
There's definitely not enough support services tailored to meet the specific needs of women.
So most of these rooms are being used as storage, unfortunately, at the moment, instead of housing women.
Linda has more than a dozen rooms she's hoping to transform into temporary accommodation, but hasn't been able to secure federal or state funding.
If I was living in a paddock in a tent, I think I'd rather be in prison.
We do need to look at new ideas, and I'm always willing to look at ideas and look at how they can be supportive of our women in our correctional system.
An open door to more potential opportunities. Rachel Merritt, ABC News.